Animation as an art form is often immediately associated with the name Walt Disney and the work that came from his studio. Indeed, the hyper-realistic style called Illusion of Life developed by Disney was highly critically acclaimed in the 1930s all the way through the 1960s. However, other studios like Warner Brothers were taking the basic principles of animation developed by Disney and adapting them to create a new and unique visual style. Warner Brothers began by commissioning cartoons from Leon Schlesinger Productions in the 1930s and produced films that were undeniably similar to the extremely popular Disney films of the time. For example, the studio's first recurring character, Bosco, exhibited an undeniable resemblance to a certain famous mouse. However, with the arrival of director Tex Avery to the studio in 1935 came the beginnings of Warner Brothers Studios' own distinctive creative energy. His 1937 cartoon Porky's Duck Hunt not only exhibited the popular star Porky Pig, but also introduced another iconic character, Daffy Duck. It was here that the zany and wacky cartoon slapstick humor associated with the studio emerged. The screwball characters and antics were hard, brassy, and confrontational compared to the gentle subtleties found in Disney's Illusion of Life style. Something that set Warner Brothers Studio apart from other production companies like Disney was the great amount of freedom granted to the studio's directors. Each had their own visual style and interpretation of the recurring characters. For example, Tex Avery depicted Bugs Bunny as a somewhat sly and cool character who could weasel his way out of any situation. Director Chuck Jones attributes the popularity of the cartoons to the fact that the pictures were not being made for adults or children in particular. Instead, the directors were doing what they wanted to do creatively, and their individual voices were allowed to shine through. So, from humble beginnings as a somewhat of a Disney knockoff, Warner Brothers Studio was able to find and nurture their own creative voice and create the characters and cartoons that we all know and love today.